All right, Dave, I hope you got the invite. So, today is the first episode of Two Sweaty Pandas, our new podcast that me and Dave will host each week. Typically, we're going to record on Wednesday nights, like today. Most times, I think we'll be live. Probably not every time, it depends. But for now, we're going to go live and have an interactive setup for it. Hopefully Dave got the invite.
Joseph, can you hear me? You're on mute. You're on mute. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Mute.
All right.
There you are.
Okay. I don't know why it mutes automatically like that.
It was like that last week, too.
Yeah. Stupid fucking glitch. Yeah, when I first tried to invite you, your name wasn't showing up on the list. So I was like, I can't even invite him right now. So I had to close everything out, restart it again.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that monocaster with the Bluetooth. I don't know what's going on.
Are you using it now or you're not?
No.
No.
I'm going to adjust this stuff.
What does your shirt say?
Modine's.
I thought it said McDonald's.
Good.
I'm wearing my horror hoodie.
You're wearing your what?
My horror hoodie. The Boys of Fall.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. Yeah. So what's up, man?
Not much.
Drinking this amino energy.
Oh, amino.
It's about at 7-Eleven.
Amino's
It's pretty good. Yeah, it kind of tastes like a smoothie.
All my energy drinks are amino.
Oh, really? Like this brand? Or they just have amino?
Just like amino acid energies.
What is that? Is that more natural?
Yeah, the best things for you. It's all vitamins and...
Yeah, you don't got that quarantine and all that shit?
No.
Or whatever.
No. Good shit.
But yeah, if you guys are listening, this is our first Two Sweaty Pandas episode. So let's see. So what I want to do in the meantime, I need to come up with like an intro that I could like put into the YouTube video, you know what I mean, in the beginning. Yeah. So we'll probably have to like record like some lines or something, you know what I mean? Do like an intro for it, you know, and then I could edit it in there.
Yeah.
But so like especially once we switch over to StreamYard, it'll be a lot easier. All right. So how's your day? How's your week? I'm really
good.
I got to talk to you a lot this week.
No, coming to an end. It's always so busy during the week, you know. Last weekend I worked, so anytime I work on the weekends, it seems like the week just compacts.
Yeah.
Oh, it just gets really difficult to, to get together and do shit.
See, mine's the opposite. Like Friday, Sunday, Monday, all doubles, like all day. So then, like my days are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's when I'm like doing whatever the fuck, you know. Like I just started running Twitch streams too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
Yeah, there's
what's up?
There's a lot of cool Twitch channels out there.
Yeah, you gotta like have your own thing, which is kind of hard for me now. Starting out, like you need like a gimmick.
Yeah.
So what I think I'm gonna do is like every week I'm gonna say, do you want me to like wear a blindfold and try this game, like one of the hardest games? You know what I mean? Something like that. Do like a little gimmick. Maybe get like annihilated one of the nights and try to play a video game.
Yeah, because how's that gonna work?
What, the blindfold?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna try it though, because they'll probably be laughing their ass off watching.
Yeah,
it.
I don't think that'll work.
No, it's probably not gonna work. So, if like, I notice if you let like the people watching vote on a game or shit like that, like that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Or something, a gimmick.
Yeah.
Because like most times I'm just I forget that I'm even on camera, so I'm just sitting there playing a game and not even talking. You know what I mean? So it's like I got to get used to like talking to people on it. But
what's new out? What's the one you posted before? Oh, Tomb Raider 12.
Yeah. Did you play the originals?
I mean, I played the originals.
Yeah. Well, these are the first three, like 1, 2, and like the original PlayStation, PS1.
Oh,
But they did like a slight remaster. It's not crazy looking. Like they didn't overhaul the whole game.
yeah.
But it runs at 60 frames per second. Like not everything's square like it used to be, but the story's the same. The levels are the same. So you should go on and watch like gameplay. It's only like $30 brand new too for 3 games, and they added DLC to it too.
They're all the same.
Hmm?
This the same. It's the same maps and everything.
Same maps.
Holy
I watched
shit.
the gameplay and I'm like, I remember this map because I played those games religiously, especially 3.
Yeah.
I played the 3rd one a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. So that comes out the 14th. That's next week. It comes out.
There'll probably be a lot of streams on those.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. The problem is it's loaded with like Fortnite, like all the free games. That new Pokemon type game. You saw that.
What's loaded with? Oh, yeah.
Twitch. Like everybody wants to watch like Fortnite or whatever that new Pokemon type game is.
Well, I think the people who play Fortnite aren't going to be playing Tomb Raider.
No, because that's all they do is play Fortnite.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm out of like the whole competitive games. Like I play Siege. I played that today on there, but like I don't know. I don't have like the reaction time I used to have.
Yeah.
Playing like first person shooters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fortnite got a lot of their viewers back because they brought back that first map.
Yeah.
Because I know even Jake didn't play for years, right. And then they announced they're bringing back the original map, and he was back on for a couple of weeks because it was limited.
Yeah,
totally limited, but it got like crazy. They had it was such a money grab anymore. Like buying all the skins, like he actually downloaded his transactions, and it was like thousands.
Yeah,
it was like sickening, and it was just like fucking skins and like points to buy different. Like the axe is the same thing, but you could buy one in a different color.
Yeah,
that you had to have. You didn't have to, but they thought they had to have it.
Right. But
then they did things with like Travis Scott and Taylor Swift did something, and then Disney got their hand in it. And, like there's so many. It's just out of control.
Well, that's where they make their money because it's free. You know what I mean? So they use that time to rip people off. I mean, it is. I mean, people pay for it.
Yeah, well, the game is free, but then if you want to like be different in the game, you get all the skins. Then they had the NFL teams. They had the NFL skins, so you could have like a Packers get up or whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
So and they're like $25 or $10 or $15 or something.
Because they know the parents are going to shell it out, or the parents don't even realize they have their card on there.
Well,
the kid's just buying it left and right.
Yeah, that's why they had that big settlement.
Yeah, like I'm smart about it. Like I put a code that my kids have to know in order to purchase something, because that way they have to come to me. You know what I mean? Because if not, they're racking up hundreds of dollars.
Yeah,
I put a little code on there.
Not thousands.
Does your kid go to you for it, or does he use his own money? Like, does he work?
Well,
does he have like a?
Yeah. Well, like he hasn't played it in a couple of years, and then he went back to it once they brought back the original maps, and then he played it again, but he didn't buy anything. I mean, maybe he bought something.
Yeah.
You know, but he works, so he makes his own money now. He doesn't ask for anything.
Yeah, and they have that battle pass. It's like a monthly thing you pay for, and then you could unlock skins as you go.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like a leveling up, like a sub.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, it was a battle pass. Like every month you had to get that.
Yeah, and they started that now. Now every game has it. Like Call of Duty has battle pass. Like every game online now has a battle pass system because it's smart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a subscription. Even the games that are free do it because they know they can make extra money on top of it.
Yeah, so that's where they get their money at.
Yeah, which I mean. I don't buy stuff like that, but it does keep the developers fed. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like they'll keep releasing games if you're buying the extra shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because a game does cost a lot to make. It really does.
Right. Yeah, it does.
it's like a movie. You got so many people involved in making it that they have to make their money back. You know, if they're not making their money back, there's not gonna be games anymore.
Yeah, and then you have like all these other games where, you know, like the EA games I think we talked about last time too, where every year, since they're the only ones doing it,
Yeah.
same thing, just changing rosters. It's basically a roster
Or they get
every season.
rid of like something that was good on the previous year. And they don't change anything else.
Exactly.
They keep all the bad shit, and they get rid of like the one or two good things.
Yeah.
That's constant.
Everything, even like the sports games I play, like everything is run by the market.
Yeah.
Like the car, like, you know, like they have those fantasy teams. You know, like they have the hut teams and the mutt teams and all that. And like you buy the car, have the certain players. Like it's run by now, and everything is online. Even the baseball game, like everything is competitive, is online.
Yeah.
So that's why they're looking to get like all like the better cards for online play.
Right.
Everything online play.
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, even in like Call of Duty and stuff, like they cut down the campaign, like what, under 2 hours?
Yeah. It's like 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Now, at the most.
And that's it. And
but I was
have to go online to play.
I was never the type, like, I bought Call of Duty just to play online.
Right.
But like, there are people that do like the campaign. I played them, although some of them.
Well, that was out before there was online stuff.
Yeah,
right?
you're talking like before Xbox 360, like the original Xbox. They had,
yeah.
Like Call of Duty 1 and 2 were just straight up World War II stories.
Yeah.
There was none yet.
Yeah, they had that, and then they had the you know what was really good? What was the other one that was
Medal of Honor?
Battlefield? The original Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefields.
Good.
Medal of Honor, that was a good one too.
Oh, Medal of Honor was really good. Yeah. But I remember the Tom Clancy ones,
well, that's what I played, like the Rainbow Six and all
Splinter
that.
Cell.
Splinter Cell.
Like the original Splinter Cell was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Especially, and then they added the multiplayer where you were the spy or the mercenary. So like,
yes,
you were either the little guy in the fucking tunnels.
Yeah,
like,
that was fucking cool.
They're working on a new Splinter Cell, but who knows when that's gonna come out. But yeah, oh shit, I could talk fucking video games all day.
Did you see they put that teaser out for GTA 6?
Yeah. I have mixed emotions. I feel like they milked the last one so much.
There's still milk in it.
Yeah. I'll probably play it, but I don't know how much I'm gonna invest into it. Like, I like them because they're funny. Like, I like the comedy aspect. The fact that they use like modern events.
Oh yeah.
You see the dude with the face tattoos is suing them because they used his likeness, but it's not even the same. Like, it's not the same tattoos. Like, they could do that. Like, they're not using his name.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But he was going on rants trying to sue them. He's like, let me talk to GTA. I want to talk to them. I got a problem with this.
Yeah.
He should be happy.
Well,
they're representing.
That's everybody's income now. We're just suing everybody for everything.
Yeah. It's up to whoever's watching. If you want to send some comments away. I'll go through a couple. I have a couple listener questions. So I'll go with the ridiculous one first. Have you ever paid for Lady of the Night?
No.
Be honest.
No, not technically a Lady of the Night, no.
Yeah, not technically.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, I had a friend hook me up with a chick way back before I was married. And he was like, oh yeah, she's a nice girl. And it felt like a prostitute. Like, she never asked for money or anything, so I don't think it was. But in my mind, I was thinking, he was like, I'm hooking you up with a prostitute. And so I fucked around with her, and I was waiting for her to be like, "Oh, that's $20." You know what I mean?
Maybe it was,
but it was shady. But she never asked.
Maybe it was prepaid.
Yeah, maybe it was like a gift from him, because she came off as a prostitute, honestly. So you said you kind of hesitated.
No,
Okay.
No, I'm saying just like not directly a Lady of the Night. No.
Yeah, like a one night.
Yeah, that's a cheap one.
Somebody asked celebrity deaths that hit you the hardest, like a celebrity that died that hit you the hardest. You go first, unless it doesn't bother you as much. Because
I mean, none really bothered me. Like, there's some that I wish lived longer, like a Natalie Wood. I wish would have lived longer. She was like not that old.
Natalie
You know, when she
Wood.
told that she died in like 81, 82, 83, around there. But she was only like 40 years old.
She sounds really familiar. Like, what was she? Was she in like a big blockbuster movie?
Oh,
I
mean, she all the way from like the 50s to like the 70s.
Yeah.
Like,
You're showing your age here, Dave.
Yeah.
For
sure.
Robin Williams, I know, hit me pretty hard just because. No.
Never liked him. Never did. Never thought he was. Dude, that era, I always get into arguments about this. That era, like him. Wait, who'd you say?
Robin Williams.
Oh yeah, him. Fucking Steve Martin, Martin Short, Chevy Chase. Not funny at all.
I'll go. I don't think Chevy Chase was. Steve Martin, to me, he's a genius. I don't think he's just only funny. Like, he could act too. And Robin Williams, I don't know. I just kind of grew up watching him. I mean, you probably did too, though. But
yeah,
like I'm not talking Mork and Mindy or whatever it was called, but like,
oh yeah,
Miss Doubtfire, RV. I love RV.
Honest to God, never saw Mrs. Doubtfire.
No? Oh man, put that on your list. I know you don't like Robin Williams, but
everybody says that.
Like, but then he could do heartfelt, and then he played a fucking like a serial killer in a movie.
Did he?
It's called 1 Hour Photo. I don't know if he was a serial killer, but he was
a
person. He worked at like a CVS type place.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
Fuck, I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can see that.
That was like one of his like out of the blue. He's like,
oh,
I'm gonna do
yeah,
scary.
I kind of do
like a thriller. I think I just like him because his impressions were great, and like I don't know, he seemed to be like a good person. You know what I mean? I know he kind of overacted, but so does Jim Carrey, right? Or you probably don't like Jim Carrey then, if you don't like Robin Williams.
I like the girl who looks like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, she's funny.
Oh my God!
I feel like it's a face filter. It looks that real.
Did
like
you see now?
He looks like her now.
That's what,
like he has the same.
Yeah, that's what
he's like turning into her.
TikTok. I saw a TikTok where it said Jim Carrey looks like you.
It really does. I just saw it like for his birthday picture or something like that.
Because of the hair.
Yeah, it's the same. It's like goes down to here. But she's awesome. I wish they would do a fucking like a commercial or a movie together. They should do like a Super Bowl commercial. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I kind of remember somebody asking something if like he reached out to her. Yeah. And I don't think there was ever any kind of like
association.
No.
He's probably too big for her. Like he probably thinks that. Like I don't feel like he's a down to earth person. Like I say these other I think Robin was, but I don't think Jim Carrey really is.
Well, he is kind of weird, right? Like didn't he like not show up to his wife's funeral and shit?
He does a lot of crazy shit. If you watch this one interview, he's talking to this lady. He's just bashing like Hollywood while he's at a red carpet for his movie. He's like bashing Hollywood. He's like interrogating her. He's like, I don't think this is real. Like, I think he did a lot of hardcore drugs, like probably after, I don't know, the 2000s, I would say. But he's kind of fucked up now. Like, if you listen to him talk, like, he's very intelligent, but he comes off like he's on acid or something, or he had like a bad acid trip. And he does like paintings now, like weird paintings. Like that's what he's doing now.
Yeah, he's a strange, I don't know. He was one who was like so over the top I couldn't stand him.
Yeah, I loved him. Man.
You know, like just like he's just so like the expressions are so like
he definitely goes above and beyond like the calling, but I don't know. I used to act like him when I was a kid, so I have like the special attachment because Ace Ventura came out when I was like I think 9 or 10, and I watched that movie like 1,000 times. Like my parents talk about it all the time. They're like, "You used to walk around like him." But yeah, so who else other than Natalie Wood affected you, like death-wise for celebrity? Mm-hmm. You just don't look at them like in a different light. Is that why?
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that I mean, it sucks that they pass on. I mean,
What about, we were talking about Steve Martin. Did you like John Candy at
No.
all? No?
No.
Chris Farley?
Nope.
Man. See, our comedy's in a whole different ballpark.
He's another one. It was too like
off the wall.
That's
because he was on coke. Chris Farley.
I didn't like him. I didn't like Dana Carvey.
Yeah, Dana Carvey to me is he's a good character actor, I guess, like for comedy, but
yeah,
I find him very funny.
Like Spade is funny, like in short bursts. I can't take like if he's like a third or fourth co-star in a movie, I could take him. Like in whatchamacallit we were talking about last week.
Oh,
yeah.
What the fuck was it? Like where they reunite the friends?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, he's good in that. But
you didn't like him like aside next to Chris Farley and like Black Sheep and Tommy Boy?
I mean, he was funny in Tommy Boy because he was kind of like
the clueless.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like he wasn't the whole thing.
So who's your favorite like comedian then?
Like actor, comedian?
Yeah.
I mean,
we could do that too.
I like Adam Sandler movies. He's funny.
Yeah, see, we're on the opposite with that. I mean, I like him. I'll watch his stuff.
He's growing on you, though.
Yeah, definitely. As I get older, because I can relate to him more. But I do think he's a down-to-earth person. You ever see him like go out and play basketball with like random people?
Yeah.
Like he'll go to like Rucker Park and play with people.
Yeah.
Like random people he doesn't know.
Yeah.
So I think
he's like, he's like one of those dudes too. He like just walks around in like baggy clothes.
You don't.
And,
you never see him in a suit, ever.
No. He seems like he's very like down to earth. He's just like whatever.
Trying to think who else. I think we talked about Seth Rogen. Bill Hader? Or you just don't like SNL people?
Yeah.
Like you don't like the whole SNL?
Well, I was never like a big SNL fan. Like there was a couple skits that were funny, but like they weren't funny.
There's more bad skits than good skits. Like I personally prefer like Mad TV when that was out.
Oh yeah.
What is it called with the one Jim Carrey was on, where he started his career? With the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
The Living Color. That was a good one.
Living Color. Yeah.
All right.
I just heard a good story about.
Yeah. Go
I just heard a good story. Speaking of Mad TV, I heard a good story about
Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah. About him, how like when he was on there and he was talking and saying like how the producer came to him and said, he's like, I don't think you're a good fit for the show. Like you're not funny on the skits and whatever. And and that kind of like sent him into a spiral. And that's when he ended up going like to one of his first like 30 rehabs. And because he just went on like this like drug binge.
Yeah. He also said he was doing drugs in like high school, which I don't know how much of Bobby I believe. Like, I don't know. I feel like he kind of says shit for clout sometimes, but he did say he's gone to a lot of rehab. So I don't know. Like,
I mean, that stuff probably you could probably fact check.
Yeah. He just doesn't come off as like a druggie to me. He just comes off as like a crazy person. Like we talk about Jim Carrey overacting. I feel like Bobby Lee does sometimes. Like you know what I mean? Like on the show. Because you got Andrew Santino's like stays level-headed. He's fucking hysterical. But like he's level-headed and Bobby's like off the chain. I don't know if that's their duo, if that's how Bobby is in real life. Like I don't know. It might just be part of their thing, you know what I mean?
It could be. It could be like a good cop, bad cop type deal.
Yeah.
But I mean they're both kind of like a little off the wall, but I don't know. They're great together.
Oh yeah.
They are so.
Especially when they like fake fight, like you don't know if it's real or not.
I mean,
there's one episode I watched where their guest like literally walks off the show. I don't know if it was like set that way or it was planned, but Bobby Lee like follows him off the set, like arguing in the background. He's telling Bobby Lee to fuck off and all this shit. And then he ends up coming back, and he tells Bobby Lee he has to leave his own show. He's like, "Get off the show. You can't be in the studio." Like, it's fucking crazy.
They
But I don't know if it was real.
He had somebody on. They had somebody on yesterday or a couple of days ago. He must be like a talent. What do they call those agents who do like bookings and stuff?
I think like a talent agent, no?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But I forget who he was, but he's like,
or a casting agent, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's a casting agent. But he was like, he was talking about how he's a vegetarian, but the dude is like big. He's a big guy, right?
Yeah.
It's like you can see by how he's like covering his mouth, and he's like, I want to ask. And he's like, but I don't want to be rude. And he's like, oh, never mind, just forget it. And then Andrew was like, just ask the question. He's like, you must eat a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
And he's like, actually, I eat no vegetables. I like potato chips.
Oh, what? Well, yeah, that explains it.
Because he's vegetarian, but like, he was telling these funny stories. Oh my god, it was really good.
Yeah, I got a new respect once I started watching like the actual live videos, like the YouTube videos.
Yeah,
because they're way better because you can actually see the reactions. And the like Carlos and the other dude, they're like sitting in the background. The producers, they're fucking dying most of the time in the background. I would love to be on that show. I wonder if you could reach out to those shows. Like, I feel like you have to be famous to be on them, or like invite them on your show, because that would be fucking awesome to have like one of those guys.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like,
I'm sure you. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure you can. I'm sure there's a fee to get him on a show.
Yeah, probably a heavy fee at this point
because they tour too.
Yeah, I would love to have like an up and coming stand up come on. Like, there's this one little Spanish dude. I can't think of his name, but he has a Netflix special and he's just fucking hysterical. And he came out of nowhere. I know Joe Rogan talked to him on one episode after I watched the stand up. I can't think of his name, but he's really funny. If I could get his name, like, he's like a Mexican comic, but he's not like Fluffy. Remember Fluffy? He's nothing like that. Like, he's this young dude. Yeah. I searched Mexican comic. I got comic books. That's not. I gotta find his name. But I get Fluffy, of course. Oh, there's Joey Diaz too. He's like an old dude. He's been on the Joe Rogan show a lot. Yeah. I don't know this guy's name now. I don't remember. So I got Tom Segura. Is Tom Segura Spanish or Mexican? I didn't know.
Well, he's like part Mexican. Like, his mom is Mexican.
Wow, I would never have thought that.
No, me neither.
That's weird.
He's funny. His wife's a comedian too.
Yeah. I don't mind him. I just don't like Bert Kreischer. I feel like that dude's like full of himself. Like, all he does is talk about himself over and over.
He's kind of, I don't know. I mean, he's okay, but do they do a podcast together, or was he just on his show? I know they're really good friends.
There's that show. Isn't there a show called like not Two Bears? What is it?
I think I know.
I know it's a Segura show, but I forget if he's with I think he's only with his wife on it. Segura podcast. It's Two Bears, One Cave. That's what it's called.
Oh, so that must be him and his wife.
And then he's in Your Mom's House, it's called. Oh, Two Bears, One Cave is him and Bert. And then he has Your Mom's House with him and his wife, Christina Pazitsky or something like that. I can't pronounce that.
Yeah. Yeah,
she's pretty funny. Oh, I like Theo Von. He has a podcast too.
Oh, Theo.
Everybody has a fucking podcast. You like Theo
Von? He's another one who came out of nowhere.
Yeah. He has like that southern drawl. And I don't think he fakes being stupid. I think he's actually stupid. But it plays perfect in his stand-up and shit.
He had Bobby Lee on too, and Bobby Lee was like, "You're rude."
Oh, really?
I forget what he asked him, but he was like, but then again, with him, you can never tell, like, if he's being serious or not.
Yeah, I think Bobby just likes to egg people on because it's good for. He knows that drama sells.
Yeah,
I think that's, and like Santino just tries to like get along with everybody. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't really make fun of people. Oh, did you watch him make fun of who's the fucking dude in the wheelchair, like the philosopher that died?
Oh my God!
Remember when he was doing
Yeah.
like
When he did about Pepsi Island?
yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
and he's like, I'm not going anywhere or something like that.
he's like,
Have fun.
what did he do? What did he do while he was there? And he's like, a butterfly landed on my nose. And he's like, wait. He's like, wait, let me get into that position.
I saw that randomly pop up on a short when I was like browsing through TikTok or something, or Instagram, I can't remember, and I was fucking dying. I watched that several times. It was so good.
There's this one TikTok I follow, and they do remakes of songs. Are you on your phone or your laptop?
Well, right now I'm on the phone, but I have my laptop next to me.
I'll have to send it to you after the video. It's hilarious. It's really.
Let me see. What is? Oh, I'm trying to get this. All right. Sorry, I had to fix some shit. So I was wondering this the other day. Why do we, not us, but like if you go to work, you usually talk to your friends about sports or whatever's going on, like TV wise or whatever. Do you think we purposely ignore talking about like the issues going on right now? You know what I mean? Like all the shit going on. Is that like a natural reaction so we don't think about it? Like
I think we just don't care. I think a lot of people just don't care.
But don't you think we should at this point?
No.
Like we're going downhill really fast. Like,
no.
Like I posted this the other day about the Great Depression happening again, but I mean, I feel like that's feasible at this point.
I mean, there's so many.
Like,
I don't know. I mean, it's not even anything worth talking about because
we can't change it.
Right. What are you gonna do?
Well, we could boycott some things.
And what's that do? What's that gonna do if a bunch of 20 dudes boycott fucking Pepsi?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, we were boycotting Bud Light, right, for a while because of the message it was sending, right?
Yeah, what about that?
Nothing. Bud Light still makes commercials and sells beer. All right, but
business.
Well, yeah, because with the housing thing, we can't really boycott living in a house because then we'd all be homeless.
All they did was fire the people who came up with that campaign eventually.
But can't we, like, I don't even know. So the prices of the houses. So what if everybody just stopped buying houses and just rented, per se? Would that send a message to, I mean, obviously the people that already have houses can't do that.
Then the price would go up because there'd be nowhere to live.
So it'd go up even more. So how do we fucking fix the housing crisis? Because that's bigger than grocery prices. That's bigger than taxes.
Well, the housing crisis will get fixed once they start lowering the interest rates. So they'll start with the CDs and the banks, which will bring down the percentages on the loans, and that'll make more money available for people who want to build new houses, because no one's going to build a new house at 7%.
Shouldn't the government jump in and set like a fucking bar? Like
they are the government.
Like the housing company
is the government.
Well, it's the banks, yeah, which is the government turn.
Right.
Well, but not every bank is government owned, is it?
No, but I'm sure the feds and those people have say in what the interest rates are.
I just feel like there has to be, like, they have to set a level, like you can't go above this. Is that what 7% is now? Or is it 7% we're talking about?
Yeah.
So that's the limit. They can't go above it.
That's not a limit. No, that's just where it's at.
The government hop in. Well, you said it is a government technically, but what are they getting out of this?
It's probably just, it's probably just like how the gas was. Like during COVID, nobody was traveling, so they claimed to be losing money. So of course, the next year you got to raise the prices of the gas to make your money back. So whatever happened in the banking and whatever, they're just, everything is so much more now so they can make their money back. Like even now people are saying, I did my taxes and I owe thousands of dollars. I've never owed money before. Why am I owing money? Well, that's because everything changed with what they take out of your check now with the withholding and whatever, because they don't want to pay a lot at the end of the year. So they're just taking less withholding. So you either break even or you owe them a little bit more.
So we're not getting anything back nowadays?
I mean,
because I'm past on last year's. I still have to. I already got a thing about that because I owe $800 from last year.
You have to see whatever. I mean, however it works out in your check.
So they're just taking out enough so they don't owe you, and you don't really owe them, but maybe you owe them a little bit.
They change the percentage that they take out, so you're getting more in your check.
Right.
So,
which we were bitching about before, that we weren't getting enough on the check. So now that we are, now it's a problem again. Basically, right. So there's no really.
Yeah. So like I do like an extra, I think maybe like $50 per week goes to withholding. So even like when I did mine, it was only like 1,600 or 1,700 return, okay. Which is basically, what's that? What's 50 times 52? 2,100. So I would have owed like 800, but it wiped
out. But I still get with the kids, you still get 1,500 or whatever. I mean, you don't anymore, right?
No.
But I do.
Right. Right. However, that's going to work out. This will be your first time.
What, splitting it? Well, their address is here, so I told her I'll just claim them and then we'll split it to make it fair. You know what I mean? That way, both of us are not getting fucked over. You know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't understand what's going on with the taxes, because I did hear people complaining about that recently, that they weren't getting anything back, but you're getting more in your check. So I mean, as long as you're putting that to the side, I guess. But I was also self-employed for half of last year because I was doing the deliveries and all that shit. So yeah, I have to go through my miles and add it up and do all that shit.
Yeah.
So that's But yeah, I was just wondering why we don't really talk about the issues.
But I mean, they're not interesting.
Well, they are when it affects you. Because like I said last week, if you're paying $24,000, I'm paying $24,000 a year on rent. Like, that's insane. So like it affects. You know what I mean?
Has that gone up since you've been there, or is that what it was?
Well, they tried to raise it to $2,200 after I signed the new lease, and I was like, no, I already signed. So they're gonna get me for that next year. I wouldn't be surprised if it raises up to like $2,500. I mean, I hate to put that in their heads, but I see houses around here $2,800 a month to rent that are smaller than mine. It's crazy, right? But my credit sucks, so I can't mortgage right now. So what am I gonna do? And my kids will flip out if I can't have it. If I get a 3-bedroom, because they won't all have their own bedroom. Like, I'm not gonna do that to them. Or I'll just sleep on the fucking couch if I do that. But here I have 5 bedrooms right now. So like, I don't want to downsize, but I might have to because of the cost, man. It's insane. It's not just Myrtle Beach. I mean, it does cost more here, but look at the prices around your house. I mean, I bet you the rent is $1,800 for like a small place right now.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
it's insane.
I mean, a lot of things. My girlfriend pays $5 per month.
500? Is she in a studio?
No, it's a 1-bedroom, but it's small. But $500.
You can't beat that. Jesus.
I know. That's why I keep telling her. I'm like,
it's in a good location though. It's not like.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know why you're rushing out to spend $300,000 in a house when you can live for $500 a month.
So you guys don't live together yet?
No.
No. Are you planning on it?
No. We'll see what happens when Jake graduates.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything until he's settled. You know.
Yeah.
So who knows? We'll see what happens.
So I guess the consensus is some people just don't care enough. It doesn't affect them enough to talk about the issues.
I think that's what it is. And I think, but like you say, like when it's a bunch of just like a bunch of guys getting together at work, I mean, who the fuck wants to talk about Putin and fucking Biden?
Yeah, we just want to talk about hot bitches and shit.
I mean,
we got to start having these conversations, though. Honestly, I don't know.
Nah.
Just keep let the government fucking us.
It's boring.
I used to think it was more boring.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, that shit doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
Boring.
Let's talk. You want to talk music?
Yeah.
When did it start sucking ass? Because, like, honest, when did it start sucking ass?
It's bad.
I mean, we got songs called WAP that are #1 hits.
Well, years ago, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think when you think about, like, all these people who write these songs now, cover music, they definitely are geniuses because there's just been so much that, like, a lot of new songs now, they're all just remakes of old songs. Like,
yeah, and
it's all they're doing. So, like, I know you hate to see it and you hate to say it, but like Taylor Swift, who writes all of her own songs, I mean, she's a genius.
Oh, I like Taylor Swift.
She's talented.
Yeah, I'm not one of those Taylor Swift haters. I don't even care about the football because
super talented.
She has a boyfriend that plays. That's it.
Yeah.
But people blow it out of proportion. It's not her fault. She's on video all the time. You know what I mean? Like, she's just there. She's supporting her boyfriend.
Right.
So I'm not really. I don't like the whole bashing of her.
No.
But who knows? Does she really write her own lyrics?
Yeah.
You think? Because a lot of people.
She writes the songs. I mean, she has people who create with her. That dude. She has that one guy. The guy who like edits all of her songs.
Yeah.
He's been with her like forever.
If you ever listen to her songs, like there's a lot of dark shit in her songs. Like,
oh my god, yeah.
Like she talks about like her mother-in-law killing her and stuff. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Because my daughter listened to it and we're like, what? I'm like, that got dark really fast.
Especially the newer stuff. The newer stuff goes like really
shit.
Yeah. But you know what? You have to make that switch. You have to make that transition to stuff that sells.
Yeah, because when she started, wasn't she like country? Like, it was
full country.
Bland country. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and then you gotta take that step and you gotta change. You have to evolve in something like that. I mean, look what happened. Remember Rob Thomas from
that's
like remember like he was like in a rock and roll band, right? I mean, I guess you would say pop rock band.
They still had they had like country inclination to it. Like you could hear the country, not country, but it was toned down rock. Yeah, it was like watered down, but I liked it. It was catchy.
Yeah. But I mean, they went when Rob Thomas went solo, he like mellowed out.
Yeah.
And he just sometimes you just have to change and you have to adapt to what's going on.
So I'm gonna say the last time I probably enjoyed new music was like, I'm gonna just throw a number out there, a year, maybe 2010. Like I feel like it's been a good 10 plus years since like good music has come out
that you enjoyed,
like a new album.
Oh yeah.
There's a few like I'll just go through hip hop. Now I'm gonna blank out on people. Tyler the Creator. I like his shit.
Tyler. Toby Keith signed her, and she betrayed that.
I can't see comments. Where are you seeing?
You have to swipe right.
No, I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, Rhonda.
I'm not seeing any comments. Kind of weird.
Yeah, Rhonda is commenting about.
Has there been people
Combs.
Commenting?
Yeah, she's commenting about Luke Combs' remake of Fast Car, which
Oh, I
Uh,
saw the studio performance. That was really good, actually. It was with Tracy Chapman in the studio, right?
yeah, and you know what?
She still has
Tracy,
a great voice.
Tracy Chapman is one who does not allow the songs to be reproduced. So there's like this whole big thing with Tracy Chapman about how the songs cannot be redone, but they can use when it comes to the laws of the music. They're very, very strange,
Right.
and um, they're they're very specific. There's only been like 2 actual remakes of um, Fast Car. One was like a dancey one, and another one was Luke Combs.
Oh.
So really, but yeah, no, that was some good music. So like,
I actually have to go on my laptop on Facebook to see the comments because I can't see them on my phone.
but
So there's good music out there.
there is good music out there. You just it depends on your genre.
If I recall,
So
Rhonda, I think you like country, right? Is that your favorite? I can't remember exactly. But I mean, for certain genres there could be, but I don't really listen to country. But
well,
as far as rock,
dude, I'll tell you this. I said this. So in my spin class yesterday, I did a Grammy nominee, Grammy winners playlist, and I looked for a rock nominee winner, whatever.
yeah.
Their songs are not good.
Who is it?
No, no good rock music at all coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I started this started out by singing Creed when this episode began, but I hate Creed too. But there hasn't been like even a good like rock band you can make fun of. like nobody seems to try anymore. Anybody listening, if you give me like a new rock band, I like the Black Keys. They're kind of modern, I guess, but they don't have a modern sound.
They haven't put out anything new either, have they?
Recently, no. It just feels like music is a dying form unless you're a hip hop artist, a country artist, like rock, metal. They all seem to be disappearing. At
Yeah,
least mainstream.
and you have to do like a lot of EDM mix, with like pop, and it's a lot of like Calvin Harris, a lot of Chainsmokers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that, I mean,
The only one that really, I mean, Eminem still puts out good stuff. Kendrick Lamar. I like Kendrick Lamar a lot. But like, when was the last time Kanye put out an album? I don't remember a Kanye album in a while because he lost his fucking mind. He's hanging out with shoulder pads. He looks like this, like walking around the streets like
he's
he's fucking a Kardashian lookalike.
he's a strange brew, man.
Yeah, he's fucked.
He's a real strange brew.
But like I said, there's no I can't think of a good band. You got that band that sounds like Led Zeppelin, whatever the fuck they're called. Stone Sour, I guess, but they're done. Corey Taylor's just doing solo shit now.
Wait, is that who he was with? Stone Sour?
Slipknot, Stone Sour. Those were his two guys.
Yeah. I don't think it's.
But now he does like 80s sounding solo albums. I don't know. But he's my favorite artist, but I miss the days of CDs. Like, that's gone. That's not coming back. I don't know. Just the world we live in now is just like, it feels PG, you know?
Yeah. I know it. Yeah, there's not a lot of good new rock bands.
What's your favorite rock ballad? Like, you put it on and you just get in the zone. You sing every word and you think you're singing good. Come on, you have to have that song.
Oh, man.
What's the ballad you could hear a million times and you'll never get sick of it?
A rock ballad?
Yeah. Or you could go pop ballad. Okay, we'll go one rock ballad, one pop ballad.
I've never really been like a I have like some songs I like, but
Well, what comes to mind when you think of a ballad? Like what? Like name a song. I'm putting you on
I don't.
the spot. You're not ready for this.
I just don't really have anything.
Like "Stairway to Heaven." For me, that's like
Yeah.
a song I can listen to a million times.
Yeah.
"Wish You Were Here." Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
"Every Rose Has Its Thorn." Right?
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. It's just that
So
I just
what's like don't have like a go-to ballad.
I just don't get attached to music. Like I listen to so much music.
Yeah.
I do a lot because of my spin class, so I'm always listening to everything.
But in a spin class, you probably only listen to like hype music or like
No.
faster stuff. I would think. Like
nope.
No, you're playing ballads?
I do everything. So even like this week, I was, like I said, I was doing the Grammy thing, but I changed it for tomorrow's class. I actually added some Toby Keith.
Ugh.
So it's easy to do.
I sort of remember Toby Keith. I remembered that song, "How You Like Me Now."
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't think he was bad at the time.
And he did like Red Solo Cup.
I could actually stomach it. But when I saw him in that interview and he was sick, like did not look like the same person. Like it's I don't even know him or I'm not a fan of him, but like I remember what he used to look like and now.
Oh yeah, he was like
I didn't realize it was the same guy. I thought it was a joke.
He was a big dude, and then he just, he just did a concert a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really?
And
did he at the concert, or do people know about this for years? Like, is this an ongoing thing?
No, he announced that he had stomach cancer.
Man.
But I mean, he went until the end. But he was one that he was. I don't know if he was always church going. A lot of those country artists are. They usually Bible. But he said that when he found out, he was okay with it, and he accepted what he had, and he just, he said, in the end, it's going to be okay, and whatever happens, and he's in God's hands, and whatever.
I don't want to be the asshole here, but doesn't it seem cliche? Because they always say they're okay with it. I want somebody to come on and be like, "Fuck this! Like, I'm pissed. I have cancer." You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, when you get cancer, I don't know. I mean,
I'd be pissed. I would be flipping the fuck out. Like during an interview, like, what the fuck, man? Like, I thought there was supposed to be a God. What the fuck is going on?
But
I'd be.
But if he's accepting it, if he's
I'm not gonna accept it.
If he's accepting it because he's that type of Christian, and that's just how they are. It's just how he's accepting it and willing to deal with it.
Is it how they are, or is it?
I think
it's their faith. And says
it's their faith.
You accepted it. You don't think he's at home like throwing shit around, like fuck this, like?
No, I think it's their faith, and that's what they believe in, and that's maybe
because they don't have faith. So, do you believe in God?
I believe there is a God. Yeah.
Have you gotten signs, or you just choose to believe?
I mean, I guess I just choose to believe. I don't know.
Have you asked for signs? Come on. Everybody has asked for a sign at some point, like their lowest point.
Not directly. No, not directly.
Yourself?
What?
I do this all the time. Like, I'll place a bet, okay? This is a little thing. I'll place a bet on a game.
You can never do it. You can't ask God for money, though.
But I'll look up like this, and I'll be like, God, please, if I win this bet, I will go to church every Sunday.
Because one time you probably won that same thing.
Go to church?
And you didn't go to church. Like, fuck it. He's done.
So you can ask for money?
No more, no.
So you could ask for happiness. Maybe.
I mean, you could pray for happiness.
Okay, but who am I praying if he's not going to answer anything? Like, never gives me a fucking answer.
Hi, Jen.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Son. Oh, Jen. Hi, Jen. See, I have to look at the picture.
No, you can't ask for money. You can't pray for money.
Why? So he could. All right. So there's a God. He could just let school shootings happen, but we can't ask.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't let school shootings happen.
He doesn't stop it.
It's not like he's like, "Hey, come this way. The door is open."
But he doesn't. He doesn't say, "Hey, Satan, fuck you. Stop doing that. Like I'm stronger than you." You know what I mean?
Well, it's not Satan doing it.
It's evil.
Do you go to church every Sunday or no?
No.
So you know what you're talking about.
I haven't been to church since I was probably 7, I want to say. My mom took me, and she probably just saw the disappointment in my eyes, and I was bored as fuck. She never took me again. But she's a believer. So sorry, Mom, if you're listening. Sorry. I will pretend to go to church every Sunday. Because I had a lot of, like, I've never had good luck in my life. I mean, I guess my kids being born healthy. Thank you for that, obviously. But
you make your own luck.
Do you? I don't know. Because I've had all shit luck other than healthy kids, but that's the biggest thing for me is the kids. So who's that? Is that Choach?
Choach is on.
Choach. I want Choach to hop in. We can have a fucking blast. What is he doing? He's doing sad, happy. Choach DeMoncos, hop in. I will invite you if I can fucking invite you.
Choach,
you have a
hop into bed with you. Come on.
Yeah, I'll fuck up. Choach, if you hop in, I will give my whole and my soul. Where is he?
That's a God, though.
I'm inviting. I sent him an invite.
He got work tomorrow. So do I.
Dude, I have work at night, but come on, Choach. We're going to set up an actual day where he comes on right off the start with us, and we're going to talk to him.
Wait. Choach, I remember that one time. He said he was on a dating site, and I don't know if the story was real or not, but he said, I guess he signed on as Choach DeMoncos, and somebody responded to him. He's like, and the girl said something like, "Is your first name Cock?" And he's like, "No," but then he was like, "I probably should have said yes."
Cockbag Chimocus. I said that completely wrong.
Oh, yeah.
DeMoncos. Is it DeMoncos or DeMoncus? Coach.
He said that was a true story.
That doesn't surprise me. Coach, we get you and your boyfriend.
Jen, you could join.
What the hell was what was I can't send her the invite because I'm not seeing comments.
Swipe to the
right. Did. All it says is swipe left to reveal comments. It's not working.
Then swipe left.
Boyko, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want him on. No, I'm just kidding.
Can you invite Jenin?
I don't know. No, I don't think I can.
Because I can't do shit unless I'm. If I hit reload, I'm gonna lose the live. This is the problem.
Rhonda, you don't need a microphone.
No, you could use your phone, Rhonda. Joe, you suck. Thank you. Why? Why do I suck? Because I don't believe in anything? I still love you, Rhonda. Even though you think I suck. Yeah. Until I actually see a sign, I'm not going to believe in shit because where's the signs? I've asked for them. I had people in my family sick. I asked to help out and not make them better. Never happened. Well, no. Here we go. My sister fought throat cancer, and I prayed for that. So yeah, I did get a sign because she's fine now.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
You know what?
Maybe he just wants me to go to church one time, and then he'll give me a sign there. Maybe.
Right. But we have to get Rhonda on too because she's throwing some. She's throwing some shade. So we need to get her on too, and Jen first.
He wants you to be an altar boy.
I wasn't
that. That's why I walked.
I was an altar boy for 10 years.
I go to church.
Give you a sign.
No, Rhonda, I get it, but I just never. Like my grandmother was very holy. She used to worship all the time. I just personally never got a sign. Okay, that's the only reason. But I'll go to church a Sunday, and then I work on Sundays. How how early does the church open? Like
it's not what time is open.
Like what are the hours? Choach with the sad. What are you sad about, Choach? Holy like God or Swiss cheese? I'd rather Swiss cheese, and I don't even like Swiss cheese. Plus, I don't want to eat the body of Christ either.
Well, you have to
I don't want
to confess your sins before you receive.
You don't have to go to church to face a relationship with God. No, you can do it from home.
You're right.
But my thing is, maybe if
go Scientology, Rhonda, you're right. You don't. And I was never. So I grew up Catholic too, and I'll eat who I can.
Choach, I don't like Tom Cruise enough to join Scientology. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen. That's even crazier than fucking believing in God.
Wait. Rhonda said she goes to church, but then she says you don't have to go to church to believe.
Because you don't.
To pray. You don't. But I grew up going to church, and then when I became like a teenager and went to high school and stuff, after high school I kind of changed my whole mindset.
So you don't go to church now?
I did not go to church after I was like 20 years old because I had that whole thing like you shouldn't have to congregate. You don't have to congregate to believe and blah blah blah. And
right. I think a lot of churches are a gimmick.
Whatever. But I mean, I did start going back to church recently, but
me to church. I'm sorry. It just made me think of
that's actually amazing. If you look up,
it's an anti-church song, isn't it?
It's an anti-church song. So the guy who wrote that song, he's really funny because he talks about it. He's like there's a lot of like church functions that will like use that song, and they have no idea what the meaning is behind that song.
Oh, she asked if you have a name. This is Dave. This is my fellow host.
Wait. Or she might mean the lead singer of
She's asking if you have a name. Yeah, that's Dave Reby.
Dude's gay. Yeah. Church. I don't know if he
Who's gay? Hosier?
Yeah. He may be.
All right, well, I'm turning gay. If Hosier
may be gay. So that's the whole thing. Like he does talk about that. And yes, he may be.
Is that why he's anti-church? Because he's gay?
Well, it's kind of like an anti-church going against everything that the church believes in.
Right. I hate this phone.
Yes.
So this upcoming week, I'm getting into this phone. The battery dies so fast. All right. Well, if you're still gay, I'm still sending love. Good. I'm gonna turn gay for Hosier. Oh, Dave's not gay. No, Dave's not gay. No, Dave's not gay. At least not yet. We'll work on that. He's all quiet. No, Dave's not gay. He's happily dating or
gay. Happily gay.
He's happily. He's the happy gay.
Don't say wow because
he's the 1980s gay. He's Freddie Mercury gay.
Yeah.
Before it was cool. Oh hell yeah! Rhonda's starting a podcast too.
Rhonda, you she's starting one.
She's doing true crime. Yeah.
Oh no shit.
She's my true crime buddy. So
she doesn't need a microphone.
No, but she wants to be professional about it.
Yeah.
We're talking about for her podcast.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So I'm hoping you invite me on a podcast, Rhonda, so we can talk about true crime. You know I love it too, but she knows a lot about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's a great person. She really is.
Is she a criminal?
No.
I
think she studies it, right? Yeah, forensic psychology. Yeah.
Damn.
There's Dan Monroe. Pee poo poo.
There's Dan. Hey boy. Holy shit! Forensic.
I miss you, Danny.
Wait. So who's the all right guy?
Matthew McAdam gay? Yeah.
Yeah. Matthew McAdam gay.
Yeah. I love him, but yeah.
Was he the psychologist in True Detective? Was that his job?
Was he a
I
psychologist?
don't know.
He was a detective.
He seems psycho.
He was a detective. Yeah, he was off the rails, but
Yeah.
I love that first season.
Dude, I don't know, man.
I just finished season 2.
I got like
It started off so bad compared to season 1, but the second half of the show got fucking amazing. I don't know how it happened. Like they changed writers or something. But did you watch season 2? Vince Vaughn is awesome in it.
I watched like 17 minutes of the first episode of season 1, and I was bored out of my gourd.
Wait, of season 1?
Yeah.
Redo that.
Bored.
You have to watch it. I'm telling you. 7 bodies in her basement. Who?
Oh, I thought it said
Joe, remember female Woody Harrelson from Lowe's? Oh, fuck. Didn't I call her that?
Wait,
but I don't know who we're talking about. We made fun of a lot of people at Lowe's. Remember 7 Dicks, Choach? You remember 7 Dicks, right? I'm not going to say a name because I'm friends with her.
No.
Ron, well, I'll talk to you about it after the show.
Rhonda, Joe has to send you an invite.
I can't see her invite. We could restart this and then I can see it. Because listen, if I back out, I'm the host. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to back out. You did it last time when you invited Sarah on.
But look, dude, I can't even see the comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm not live streaming from my my computer, or I would be able to invite from the computer, but I can't. Oh, where did Dave go now? All right, we're gonna restart this. Rhonda, we'll restart and we'll get you in. Okay? Be right back. We'll be right back for part 2, okay? See ya.